I remember Finn telling me that he sang this song to his baby sonogram. Well, he thought it was his baby. He was the first cool kid to be nice to any of us, and he was our leader in here. We love you, Finn.
Oh, why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now. Don't be ashamed to cry. Let me see you through. 'Cause I've seen the dark side too. When the night falls on you, you don't know what to do. Nothing you confess could make me love you less. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. So if you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. And hey, what you got to hide? I get angry too. Well, I'm alive like you. When you're standing at the crossroads and don't know which path to choose, let me come along. 'Cause even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you. Oh, I'll stand by you. Nobody hurt you, no. Take me into your darkest hour. Yeah, 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 yeah. Won't let nobody hurt you. No, 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 no. I am to your darkest hour. Oh no, there's no you. I'll stand by you. No, no, no. I'll stand by you.
It's a pretty hefty reward.
It's not a reward. It's bait. I'm gonna kick the crap out of whoever brings that jacket back. And I want it back before I go home.
Home, here home?
New York. That's my home now. I'm not coming back here for a while. More than a while. Maybe never. You know, I used to love coming here. But now this just reminds me of everything that I've lost.
I understand. You should go.
Geez, Mr. She, you don't have to rush me out of the door.
I'm a teacher. It's supposed to make me happy to see my kids grow up and leave the nest.
Does it?
I can say for a fact that it certainly beats the alternative.
I owe you an apology.
Have a seat.
Okay, look. All I can say is that I'm really...
Shut up. You were absolutely right. Everything you said, you were right. I was horrible to that kid, and I'm utterly destroyed that he died thinking I didn't like him.
Well, maybe this could be a lesson, you know. Maybe you could
Cut the crap, will ya? I don't care about that. I don't care about people. I care about him. He was such a good guy. I'll never get to tell him. There's no lesson here. There's no happy ending. There's just nothing. He's just gone. He would have made an excellent teacher. I thought I'd spend the next 30 years teaching alongside him. I thought I had all the time in the world to rail against him and his dopey little Glee club. Oh, it's just so pointless. All that potential.
You okay? You sang beautifully.
Couldn't do it.
There's only one more chorus.
No, not the song. I had this whole plan to surprise everyone and not be a bitch for once in my life and say all these nice things about Finn, and then at the last minute I chickened out. I even wrote them all down.
Would you read it to me?
No, I can't. It's too embarrassing. They're like really nice.
If there's one thing I've learned from Finn dying, it's that shame is a wasted emotion. I'm sure Finn had secrets too, but who cares now? Do you really think one day on your deathbed you're gonna think, oh good, no one knew I was kind?
Okay. When we had sex, Finn never stopped asking me if I was okay the whole time. And he meant it. One time, Becky Jackson left a piece of chocolate birthday cake on my chair, and when I sat on it, it looked like I'd pooped my pants, and so Finn walked behind me until I could get out of school so no one saw my chocolate butt and thought that I'd messed myself.
Yeah, you would have never let that one down.
No. He was a much better person than I am.
That is true. But Finn rarely cared about you. And I don't think he would have done all those things if he didn't think you were decent too.
Can you leave, please?
I get needing something to get through the first few days, but it's been a month. You don't have to be scared to have feelings.
That's crap. Of course I do.
Why? We're all having them.
Not like mine. No one understands.
Understands what? Tell me.
But if I start crying, I don't think I'll ever stop.
Finn would have kicked over one of my chairs.
Yeah, that was his specialty.
Sit down. Come here.
What chance do I have of not being an idiot and hurting people without him around to remind me who I really am?
You just gotta do that for yourself now. And see yourself how he saw you.
It's not good enough for me. It's not like when he was alive.
You gotta make it good enough because it's all we got left. And I'm telling you this straight because that's how you and I talk. He's dead. And all we've got left is his voice in our head. I'm sorry, but it's time you gotta be your own quarterback.
If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn. Send me away with the words of a love song. Oh, oh, oh. Lord, make me a rainbow. I shine down on my mother. She'll know I'm safe with you when she stands under my colors. Oh, yeah. Life ain't always what you think it ought to be. No, ain't even gray, but she buries her baby. The sharp knife of a short life. Well, I've had just enough time. Ooh, yeah. So put on your best, boys, and I'll wear my pearls. What I never did is done. Oh, if I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Oh, no.
Nobody treat me with kid gloves, okay? I don't know what to say either. I loved Finn, and he loved me, and he loved all of you guys. I know he did. I like to sing in the car, and before Finn, I used to sing alone. And this was the first song that I sang with him when we would drive around together, so this is for him.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Oh, the storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
are you doing?
Everyone keeps asking me that.
Well, from what I hear, you've been a rock for everyone, so I know that that means that sometimes you don't get to grieve yourself.
I'm okay. I mean, I'm really not okay, but yeah, I'm okay. But more importantly, how are you?
I have no idea. I talk to him a lot. I can still see his face, and I can hear his voice so clearly. Do you think that I'll ever forget it? Because I'm afraid that one day I will.
What do you talk to him about?
Anything. I mean, when we were dating, it was, pretty much me talking all the time and him just pretending to listen, so it's not really that different. I had it all planned out. I was gonna make it big on Broadway and maybe do a Woody Allen movie. And then when we were ready, I would just come back and he'd be teaching here and I'd walk through those doors and I would just say, I'm home. And then we would live happily ever after.
It's a good plan. Did you tell him?
I didn't have to. He knew.
And now what?
I don't know, something different.
Maybe something better.
I don't think that that's possible. He was my person. But thank you so much for doing this. I felt like I didn't know if I would be able to sing again, but now I know that I can. And I know that there have been a lot of memorials for him, but I had this made, and I was hoping that we could hang it in here.
Did he really say that?
He was smart, just, in an untraditional kind of way.
Come on, let's hang it right over there.
If it's okay with everyone, I think I'd like to keep that lamp.
No, it's not okay with me. That thing is awful.
I need a lamp in my office at the shop. I tore into him about this lamp. I was right in principle, but, come on, the kid didn't have a prejudice bone in his body. I knew what he meant when he was calling it faggy. I wasn't teaching him a lesson in tolerance. I was teaching myself one. He was just unlucky enough to be there for it.
Finn knew how you felt about him, honey. Kind of liked it when you yelled at him.
Should have hugged him more, No, it was always, we'd fist bump or we'd high five, but should have given him more hugs. You know, the last time I saw him, he was so bummed out about some test at school, and I just, told him to get back at it. He was worth it. It was the perfect time for a hug. But for whatever reason, I gave him a pat on the back. And that's that. Now he's gone.
Oh, don't donate that. I want it. Seeing him come down the hallway wearing this, it was like Superman had arrived. God, his arms are long.
I always thought that when how do parents go on when they lose a child? When I would see that stuff on the news, I'd shrug it off because it was just too horrible to think, but I would always think, how do they wake up every day? I mean, how do they breathe, honey? But you do wake up. And for just a second, you forget. And then, you remember. And it's like getting that call again and again, every time. You don't get to stop waking up. You have to keep on being a parent even though you don't get to have a child anymore.